Shohei Ohtani and the LA Dodgers are $4 favorites today. And I'm telling you, it's hard. I've been in Vegas since 1998. This is my 28th baseball season in Las Vegas. It's hard to make money with $4 favorites in MLB. You know, when the markets are pricing it like this, you're like, all right, how else can we bet this game? Let's talk about it. How can we get to the Dodgers and Ohtani without laying $4 for the Dodgers to win and still have a positive expectation wagers? Let's talk about it. Teddy covers WagerTalk.com with a big game breakdown for Wednesday night MLB. Before we go any further, guys, I want to ask one simple favor. If you like these videos, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a follow. Makes all the difference. We're just shy of 250,000 followers on Wager Talk TV. So if you haven't done so, get instant alerts. These videos go live. And of course, the comments below make all the difference. The likes make all the difference. Thank you for your support. I'm going to be talking a lot about the Odds Logic live odds screen today because it's very helpful for games like this where we're like, all right, I don't want to lay $4 with Ohtani. How else can I bet it? And of course, you know, I'm seeing anywhere minus 380, minus 390, minus 410. You know, I'm seeing minus 430 at Caesars. Obviously, when we get into this price range, there's going to be pretty dramatic differences from the books that cater to recreational bettors, the books that have bigger spreads, and the books that cater to more of the wise guys and have shorter spreads. So there is a significant difference. This is one game where you do want to shop around. Total sitting at 8, juiced a little bit to the under. And of course, get a free trial. oddslogic.com/Teddy. Free 7-day trial. And it takes like a minute to fill out the form. It's a cool product. I use it every day. I have no problems recommending it. I enjoy recommending it because I like it. I use it. But anyhow, Ohtani and the Dodgers are $4 favorites. And let me make this very clear. Shohei Ohtani has been the best pitcher in baseball this year. All right. He's thrown 49 innings over 8 starts, and he's given up 4 earned runs. That's pretty good, to put it mildly. You know, in the month of May, he's had 3 starts, 19 innings, given up 11 hits, 2 runs. Both solo shots, by the way, for what it's worth. Shohei Ohtani is bet on all the way. And from everything that I've read and heard about the Dodgers and about Ohtani this year, this is Ohtani's MO right now. He wants a Cy Young. He's pitching with not just, all right, I'm going to get through the batting order. He's pitching with a bigger purpose in mind. And when you have an elite player that has a particular goal in mind, we pay attention to that sort of thing. And of course, he's eating up innings, 6 or more in every start, but 1 last time out against the Padres. He didn't give up a run still, but they did 88 pitches against him. That being said, I'm not convinced Colorado, who hasn't seen him yet this year, is going to be able to get 88. Is going to need 88 pitches through 5 innings against Shohei Ohtani. So what do we do? And it's worth noting, right, from a side standpoint, all right, yeah, the Rockies have played pretty bad baseball of late. You know, they really have. Colorado, at one point, they were just a couple games under 500. They were 14-17 on Wednesday, the 29th of April. And since that time, they're 6-19. So obviously, it's been a pretty rough go for Colorado in recent weeks. And it's been everything. And when you're a team like the Rockies, there are going to be stretches where everything goes wrong. Obviously, it's not a team that has a whole lot of good starting pitching. It's not a team that has the bullpen's better this year. And it's notably better for Colorado than it's been in recent seasons. But it's not a team that is going with put a bunch of money in their bullpen this past offseason. And obviously, from a lineup standpoint, Colorado's as weak as it gets at the big league level. So they're certainly not a Rockies team that I want to put my money on. But how do we bet against them and bet on Ohtani? And I got to say one more thing here, because it's definitely worth noting. Sugano, we have a Japanese pitcher going up against another Japanese pitcher, which is one of those situations where you expect the weaker of the two to bring his A game. And for as bad as the Rockies have been, these guys have been winning with Sugano on the hill to the tune of 4-2 in his last 6 starts. We're talking about a team that's, you know, well under 500. They're 4-2 in this guy's last 6 starts. It tells us something positive about him. Now, he did struggle against the Dodgers earlier in the season in his first matchup against them in Coors Field. Obviously, when the games are played near sea level, we expect somewhat different results. And this one, in fact, he's going up against Ohtani, and we expect somewhat different results. But the bigger issue here, you know, and yet, so I'm not laying $4 against a Sugano who's been really good, who's been good at keeping Colorado in games, and the Rockies have been winning for him. I'm not going to say he's been really good, but he's been keeping the Rockies in games, and the Rockies have been making money when he's on the hill. So I'm not laying $4 in this spot. So you say, all right, do we want the run line? And certainly the run line is a common way to go. In this scenario right here, and again, look at the Odds Logic live on screen, I'm seeing some books are at 2.5. I'm not laying 2.5 in a game total at 8. And at 1.5, I'm laying minus 170, minus 1, and in that range, minus 165, minus 170. There's no bargains on the run line here. There really aren't. So what do we do? How do we get there? What's the right answer? Well, let's talk about just betting on Ohtani. That's the way I'm going to look at it for this one. And that means a first 5-inning wager. Now, we can go first 5 and lay a run and a half, like DK's minus 120, minus 1.5, first 5. You can lay a half and lay minus $2. And that to me is one that makes sense. Instead of laying $4, you lay $2. But you're laying a half. Obviously, that means that if the game is tied, it doesn't do you any good. So that's one way of doing it. The way I'd rather do it, and the way that stands out to me in this one, is forget about anything but the Rockies piece of the equation in the first 5 innings. And that tells us team total. Colorado team total, 1.5 for the first 5 innings. And again, this is what we've seen from Ohtani this year. He's given up 4 runs total and in 8 starts. There aren't many games where Ohtani struggled. And by not many, that means not any. Colorado's lineup is as weak as any in baseball, and we have one of the, if not the best pitcher in the major leagues going up against one of the, if not the worst lineup or weakest lineup in baseball. No argument here. Team total. And again, now we're laying minus 160, minus 170. So we've taken that $4 price tag for the Dodgers and found a better way to bet it. Let's go Rockies. Team total, first 5 innings, under 1.5 runs. I hope I explained my thought process here. And again, the goal is find the right side and find the best way to bet it. And again, when you're looking at the Odds Logic live on screen, it gives you that opportunity to bounce around, to look at some different opportunities, to look at how the game's being priced. Do I bet a first 5, a full game? That's all easy drop-down menus. It's a good product. Check it out again, oddslogic.com/Teddy. Thank you so much for watching Wager Talk TV. I'm in play with a couple of, got the 2 in baseball, 1 early start, 1 tonight. Check out my homepage, www.buzz/TC, or if there's the website, wagertalk.com. Have a great betting Wednesday. We'll do it again tomorrow with more free play videos right here from Wager Talk TV. And of course, stay tuned on this channel for more quality video content. Thanks for watching. Have a great Wednesday. Cheers.